Happy Monday, everybody. I'm Nakia. This is SideKick Power Hour. We do it every Monday live on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and maybe Twitch soon. Let us know your Twitch handle below and what you think of Twitch. But this is part of the ever expanding Sidekick Crewniverse that we, of course, are grateful to be a part of, created by the one and only Joshua R. Pangborn, who is, of course, my co-host every week on Sidekick Power Hour. Happy Monday, Josh.
Happy Monday, Nakia. I have a Twitch handle. It is SideKick Productions. So
that's awesome.
Gotta keep it specific and straight.
Nakia.tv, I think, or Nakia TV, maybe. Somebody already had one. So.
Well, Nakia TV is good.
It is. Hey, Rev Yolanda. So
Hi.
glad to see you. So glad to see you. Well, it's another Monday, Josh. This is episode 95. We're getting closer to our 100th episode.
I know. I can't believe it.
We've been teasing some things that could be coming. I think that everybody will be excited. We got some things in the works for our 100th episode that can send a ripple out across the Crewniverse, and hopefully, really help keep things moving along. We're so grateful to everybody. We are on Twitter. We're so grateful to everybody who has been watching us every week and sharing our stuff and liking our videos on YouTube and subscribing over at YouTube and our Patreon. It means a lot. Nice shirt, by the way, Josh.
I know. I mean, it's such an amazing shirt. And I had no idea it came in purple.
It's funny you said that because, it used to not come in this purple. But recently, we have added some new colors. Look how it literally matches. I look like I could be part of the.
You blend in nicely.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we have some special guests this week. Of course, always with us is our friend Stuart Kiczek.
Oh, and you make me feel special.
Oh, you are special, and you're giving us leg day realness today with the Little Mermaid.
All right, I'm a princess.
Yeah,
part of our world. Yeah,
he is part of our world, and we're so glad to have him. He does not, though, have an evil trinket or locket.
I could look for one if you really wanted.
I'll find one real quick. Stuart, how are you this week?
I'm delightful because I get to hang out with you guys now. Whatever shape my Monday's in, I know I have this to look forward to.
I want to see you start combing your hair with a fork, though.
A thingamabob?
Yeah. No, it's a dinglehopper. The fork was a dinglehopper.
Want to see them dancing?
Well, now we need to do a music video of Stuart playing Ariel singing part of your
Oh
world.
my God!
Well, I know what we're doing this summer. Just go to the beach, get a big rock.
I think that sounds like a really good idea. It's also a good time to remind folks that you can see all of our videos before everyone else gets them. And you also get exclusive behind the scenes, blooper reels, deleted scenes, and more when you join us over at the Crewniverse, which is patreon.com/sidekick productions. There's so many of you here. One of the things that we do every week is a question of the week. And this week's question of the week is, what was your favorite part of season 5? Because tonight we're going to be watching the last episode of season 5. I know it's sad times. But we did.
But exciting too.
That's right. Part of our new way of doing things is we've been posting the question of the week first to our Crewniverse members over at Patreon. Let's take a look at what everybody had to say over there. Of course, this is a scene from this episode that we're about to watch. Question of the week, March 28th. What is your favorite moment of season 5? And so, we write a little something, and then CJ chimes in first and says, this one's tough because the musical had big turning points for a number of characters and great musical performances. Tad and his silent H just rankles no matter what he's doing. And every scene with David leaves me feeling slimy. Gerard learning the truth about his 13 ghosts. You feel for the guy. It isn't a cause for celebration, and it wouldn't land without all the Gerard moments of the previous season, but it was well timed, well written, and well played. Not over the top and not dragged out, but in a realistic manner, with Gerard writing it off as no big deal, but seeing for just a moment that it was. Okay, that is some really good analysis, CJ. I mean, this was not I did not know this is what I was just signing up for. I'm going to like this comment. This is great. So I wish I had like an Oprah GIF for this, but I'm just, like, wow, that's all I can say at this point. Right, like that's just amazing. John L. Betts, I thought the music episode was the highlight of the season, but I must admit I didn't see Veronica's fiance was the guy who killed her son and nanny. I was not expecting that storyline to come back. Nice surprise in ending, Joshua. I mean,
we'll talk about that in a little bit later tonight. So.
Yeah. Spoilers if you haven't seen the episode.
Yeah, well, I think most people watch them there, but if you're watching them live with us for the first time, let us know. That'd be interesting to know. David Small, the moon, seriously magical and beautiful from the musical. Oh, David, thank you so much.
That means a lot to me. So I'm
excited. Sweetheart. I mean, super, super sweet. I'm going to reply back to these other people with some more in-depth comments, but that's the sort of thing that we're doing over at Patreon. We have questions every week for you to check out, as well as lots of other additional stuff for you to see over there. So take a look at that. This week, of course, what is your favorite part of season 5? Let us know in the comments below. It will be running down there, as will some of our other stuff. But before we go any further, I'm really excited because we have a really special guest on the show tonight. And I think it would be actually best to bring him on, but only after we take a look at a little bit of inside of their world. Let's see where this is here. There it is. All right, let's take a look right here.
Come on, Vincent, we gotta recruit for potential rushes.
Why do I have to help anyways? I'm not even in your frat.
1, we're not a frat, we're a fraternity.
Well, frat is short for fraternity.
2, we need to distribute these water bottles. Yeah, these incoming freshmen, they have a thing about water, whatever the hell that's about. And also, a little advertisement for my YouTube channel.
I really don't know how this is going to help your fraternity at all.
What do you mean? People are going to be like, whoa, you're in a fraternity and have a YouTube channel? And I'll be like, hell yeah. And you better like and subscribe before I drop you.
Well, I'm not in a fraternity, but I'm pretty sure you can't say that kind of thing.
Well, you can't say those words, but they can be implied.
Asshole.
I'm sorry, what?
I called you an asshole.
Not the worst thing I've been called today. Have you thought of joining a fraternity?
I don't know. Is there hazing involved?
Only if you don't subscribe to my YouTube channel. No, there is not hazing. We get shut down for that.
Here, have some water.
Holy shit, you're Anthonyx Maximus.
You're a fan?
No, but I know that you took over Sid Xander's channel and made it your own, and that subscribers have been plummeting ever since. Loser!
Oh my god.
Gee, imagine if a professor saw that.
I am a professor!
Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna grab my laptop here. I just want to screenshot the scene, okay? Now I'm gonna add some text. All right, I'm just gonna add this quote here, make it look like it's from Tom Hardy, even though he would never say that. And there. Ooh, And let's not forget to add a minion because, oh, you boomers love minions. And I made a meme. I imagine Tom Hardy would say, if you drank water from a hose as a kid, you had an awesome childhood. You boomer housewives can share this on Facebook and be the talk of your Karen circle. You'll be so quirky.
Getting anyone now.
Poor Dick Grayson. He's an orphan now. Who's going to take him in? He's only 26.
Where will you go? The circus must be halfway to Metropolis by now.
He said it. He said it. He said Metropolis. That's where Superman lives.
I'm muted. We're all muted.
Oh.
You're muted, Nakia.
Anthony's there. He is. Sonic Maximus himself.
Hi, Anthony. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, you guys, really.
You've been on the show before, but this is like your first official time on the show as a guest because before we've always been doing readings and everything. So
yeah, this time I actually have a real reason to be here. You know?
Well, you always have a real reason to be here because you are it's such an incredible component of our Cruniverse family.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you just do a lot of stuff that people don't always get to see, but a lot of this couldn't happen without you.
But there's several layers of contribution going on at any given time.
Yay! Thanks for being here.
Yay! Welcome to the live.
Yay!
No, you know, I have fun every time I'm, working with you guys and everything. And I'm going to share some of the sentiment that Stu had about Mondays. You guys are actually the best part of my Mondays. I will actually shut down all plans to catch the lives. So.
Oh,
nice. Thank you.
Well, we're so glad you can be here in person, visually for everyone else now too. So tonight.
Absolutely.
So, Anthony, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we just watched? What is because you have a whole life outside of SideKick.
So, Anthony, what the hell did we just watch? So, a thing about my YouTube channel is I actually started it as I was inspired by movie reviews. When I first moved to New York, all I had was my mini laptop and I would just watch YouTube, and then I watch like movie reviews, and it got the spark going. So I tried to do it in a format where it would be full on episodes, like you saw in the first clip, where it was a web series, and it would be a web series about a movie reviewer. And I did a couple seasons of them. Sometimes the first season kind of fell apart, only 3 episodes because, well, I was green and, I learned a valuable lesson. Write all your scripts before you start filming. And then, because episode 3 in the first season ended on such a cliffhanger and I still wanted to, keep doing some stuff, I went to do movie reviews that were kind of like a spinoff of the web series.
Okay.
And what you saw in season 2, I finally got it together and did it the correct way. But then, 2020 happened. So
as you were realizing your vision.
Yeah. So luckily this time around when 2020 kicked in, at least, the last episode that is on there isn't a complete and utter cliffhanger.
It's great. So we might need a hangover though, but
yeah,
after 2020, we all need hangovers. And I don't even drink, but
so yeah, it's just now it's a whole bunch of movie reviews.
Yeah, you pump out movie reviews like crazy, and there's so much fun. You put so much effort and work into them, and it's. I know how hard you work at your day job, how little time you have to do this, and you do such an amazing job with your movie reviews. I have so much fun watching them.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I would like to pump out as much as I can. Of course, life gets in the way. We all have work and everything. So I try to do things in between. Fortunately, what's great about my actual paying job is that I do live streaming of lectures. So I get to actually, I guess, exercise my editing ability.
Incorporate those skills into your everyday life.
Exactly.
Good. Well, we're so glad that you're with us tonight, especially for this last episode, because you did help record the sound for so many of these episodes, so many scenes, and of course, this is your big, moment in the season right here that we're about to see. So it's only appropriate that you're here, and folks, you can see the YouTube link there, and Josh will also put it in the chat for everybody to see with the link, so you can just click on it. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm so excited for everybody to watch this, and I'm so excited that Ashley Monique Menard is back with us this evening.
Oh,
Ashley.
My
Hi.
apologies for my tardiness. I'm here.
You always are welcome at whatever time you can make it. So thank you for being.
Hi, Anthony.
Hey, glad you're here when I am. I was excited to see you.
That's the sweetest thing. Well, we're so glad that everybody is here. I want to remind folks that we do have a soundtrack for Dueling Pianos, the musical episode of season 5 of Skeleton Crew. It is streaming everywhere, all 3 versions, with a few exceptions here and there. And this is everywhere, all over the world. So if you are somewhere where you cannot find this somehow, please message us, and we will see if we can find a way for you to get it. You can head over to nakia.me/duelingpianos1 to get that started. So
before we go any further, too, I do have to ask Anthony to tell people how he possibly first learned it. I think it was how you first learned about Skeleton Crew. Because who was your teacher in college?
Yes, that was Professor Richard Vatier, who played on Ashley.
Yes. So Carla's husband from seasons 1 and season 4 was Anthony's college professor.
Wow.
College writing professor. And didn't he show clips from Skeleton Crew in class?
Yeah, because I came across like the first episode of Skeleton Crew, like, years ago when it first came out.
Sure.
And, I didn't really put 2 thoughts to it. I just, it exists. But then, it's like, Josh, I recognize you right away when he showed a clip. It's like, hey, it's the redhead, So, and it was the scene where he takes a glass bottle over your head. And I was actually jealous because I've always wanted to work with one of those breakaway sugar glasses.
Oh, they're so much fun.
Yeah. So expensive too, though.
They are really expensive, and we told this story I think already, but when we watched this episode, but Richard, when he picked up the bottle to break it, the first one he picked it up so quickly and so forcefully that it broke in his hands.
Oh.
So we wasted a whole bottle just on him literally picking it up.
But lessons were learned on how to operate with them.
But we did it right on the first real take. We did it right, so we still actually have a spare bottle, I think. So, so that's pretty cool and exciting. So,
but yeah, it's a small. You don't realize what a small world the entertainment industry is, especially in New York City.
And so it was so cool when Anthony told me this, and he's like, I was also really, I was like, oh, Richard's using clips from our show. That's really fun. Yeah. So I think we're going to turn to the last episode of season 5 now, right, Nakia?
Awesome. That is correct. We are about to watch the very last episode of season 5 of Skeleton Crew. Man, it's been a journey. For real. I was just sitting here thinking to myself, like, holy crap, we watched all 5 seasons of Skeleton Crew on this show.
You thought you would never see the day.
I thought I would never see the show.
Really,
I've
I
never
just
watched
thought it
it.
was going to be a temporary
Never seen
thing, just until we were allowed to go back to normal.
Yeah.
I think we all did, and then
We all thought
we just
that.
love it so much, and we can't help it. So
Well,
And then
I'm
Josh
thinking that
kept putting our photos on things and said we had to come back. So I just kept showing up.
Yeah. Look, you
Let
can
us
stay
know
on
in
the
the
crazy
comments.
train, or you can get off.
Wait, what?
let us know in the comments if you would like to see us watch and react to Anthonus Maximus, since there's only a few episodes and they're fairly short. We might be able to get some of that in. We've got some other. We do have a few other things that we haven't pulled out yet, and plenty of stuff over the Patreon, of course. But here we go. This is episode 15 of season 5 of Skeleton Crew. This is Menage a What? Part 2.
Menage, wait, how do you say it?
Menage a what? Part 2.
What?
You ready to go? Oh, come on, we gotta go to rehearsal. Dennis expects us to be there.
I did buy that outfit.
You know,
for
he
me
just wants
wear
us to
in
be
public,
perfect.
but
You can't blame him for
it didn't
trying,
fit.
especially since he's usually so bad at it.
It's not very breathable.
Oh, come on, you know that whole Rupert thing was about you, right? You don't gotta be jealous. Oh, you know you love him. I know you love him. Everybody knows you love him except for him. So why don't you tell him?
And Gerard?
I like sassy.
Don't tell him.
Me
But
too.
we still gotta
I
go to
love
rehearsal.
writing sassy
So if you don't want to
Gerard.
do this for him, do it for
Christian's
me.
So much fun.
I think he's my favorite part of season 5. Oh yes, Gato, we
Aw.
agree.
Thank you.
Take my hand. Show me the way.
Guide me.
So Rupert saw everything?
That's right. And with his statement and the footage that Simon pulled off the surveillance cameras,
Now we can see
Cliff and
Ashley's
Anthony are
face.
off the hook.
Hey guys, I've had a really long week. I really have to set up for Veronica's engagement party. Chaz, open the door.
Really, really hard.
Thank you.
Trailer.
Oh, thank you.
Holly, sweetie, you're a tad early for the party.
That wasn't a script, by the way.
Hey,
just me being
Willie, I thought you forgot about me.
Hello.
Well, the guy has to work.
I mean,
Can't
I
spend all
figure
the time
everybody just
wanking
forgets.
about online.
No,
You
I
get it from Target,
suppose
Gato.
not.
Ooh, you're
Gato,
looking
I want-
fat and
I want
voluptuous.
Anglicus's outfit.
I mean,
I
so are
mean,
you.
it's-
You look as handsome as ever. I'm sorry. I don't mean to rush anything. It's just I actually have this art show I need to go to.
Oh, that artist fellow you were seeing, he's got an art show. Good for him.
Drake. And yeah, we're actually still together.
Ange, son, that's horseshit. Why?
Because I care about him? Because he cares about me? I mean, we're a good fit like that.
Not from where I'm sitting.
Well, I think that's just because I always tell you the
Truth
stuff
bombs
that's
all over this
not
episode.
good.
Look, Angie, you said you're not attracted to him. What kind of relationship is that?
A marriage.
I mean, I don't mean to be mean at all, but
But
where
I'm
do you get
gonna.
off saying that? I mean, you told me that you cheat on your wife constantly.
And do you want that? Do you want what I got? Because it's not great.
I guess I just meant that
You owe it to that boyfriend of yours to be honest with him, because you're not doing him any favors. Or you.
No, he drives for DoorDash, not favor.
Well, maybe we should just stick to our usual dirty chat.
I'm sorry if I upset you, but you...
No, I'm not upset.
Look, I'm the last one to talk. I'm going to sign off for now. I'll message you when I get another chance to do this.
It's interesting.
I
though.
think so.
Ange,
Yeah.
you're too young to settle.
Too young.
You got too much life left. Don't let yourself get trapped like me. In another life, maybe I could have been something different.
But now I
But
just
this
get
is the
life.
life I got. And I'm too old to try living another one.
This is some kinky shit right here.
Veronica, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready for the party. I told you there was a surprise element. My fiance's
What's
had on
with
a
my
platter
cross-eyed?
it.
Anthony
Oh,
said,
it really
"As
screamed
Buddy
party
Hack."
decor.
Why don't
He's
you
gone
tell
to
them,
plan.
Mother?
Please, you gotta help me. I don't know why she's doing this to me.
I'm serious. If there's ever a call for a Buddy Hackett lookalike for a film, Anthony, you've got to go for it. You can nail it.
Oh, so good to know I got work.
You haven't figured it out? Are you that dense?
Veronica, we don't know, so maybe you could fill us in.
Leonard, why don't you remind me about when it was you quit drinking?
almost 5 years ago, when I saw the bill.
And why did you stop drinking?
I don't want to talk about it.
Leonard, I get that sobriety is a solitary decision, but now is really not the time for you to keep secrets.
Oh no, this yarn has me subdued.
I gave up too easy.
Just one piece
It was
of
a
rope.
car
man.
accident.
I cannot get
It was
through
Halloween,
this darn yarn.
and I was drunk.
It's actual rope.
I was always drunk then.
I added the crying of the
And who was in the other car?
A woman and a baby.
And what happened to them?
They didn't make it.
Holy shit!
veteran.
This is not a good sign.
Go on, Chaz. For all the peanuts in the peanut gallery, I'm sure you've figured this out by now.
The woman in the car that Leonard killed. That must have been Veronica's nanny. That means the baby in the car was...
My son, Jason.
Damn.
Couldn't you have just said that you totaled your car or something? This is really hard for
the
us to
car
be
was
sympathetic to you.
I am the Kuchisaki. I get revenge against men who've wronged women, so why shouldn't I get revenge against the man who wronged me too? What are you wearing?
Really? That's the question you're gonna ask right now?
Why is he tied up on stage?
He is...
I know exactly who he is, but what I don't understand is why is he here and what is he doing here?
I knew you would recognize him. That's why I hid him from you.
This is your fiance.
Stay back!
I have just been cleared of my second major felony for which I've been framed in the past 2 years. Now, I'm not gonna let you go and commit one of your own so that you can go to prison.
No. Anthony, you know what? If Veronica wants to kill him, I say that we support her. Like,
Oh my God, this is the Will Smith thing right here. One side.
No,
Friends do.
no.
I would like to voice an opinion, please.
go ahead, Veronica. Kill him.
You don't have to tempt me, Polly.
Then what's stopping you?
Polly, you can't taunt people.
Stop. This worked really well with Drake and the drugs. Just trust me.
Drake's on drugs again? He was doing so well.
Seriously? I'm standing here ready to come full circle and get revenge for the murder of my son, and you people want to quit.
I like
Veronica,
this Kill Bill
we
3
both know
movie.
that you're not going to kill this man.
I've been planning this for the better part of a year, Anthony. I assure you I'm serious.
If you were serious, you would have done it already. Come on, this is not gonna change anything.
I know that, but it will make me feel better.
Ronnie,
That's a gorgeous
I love
outfit
you.
you're wearing.
but if this is where you think will bring you peace, do it! Right through the heart! Do it!
Okay, now think about this if we're at a karaoke bar. Okay?
Ronnie,
We're at a karaoke bar.
I love you. But if this is where you think will bring you peace,
I'm gonna sing a solo.
do it!
Oh, you want to sing a duet?
Right through the heart!
I don't know that
Do
song.
it!
Okay.
See, I was thinking you were going with Shot
You
Through
have
the
to
Heart.
let go of this, Veronica.
Veronica, that day changed you forever.
Literally, it changed you from one
You
face.
can't let this change you too.
A whole person.
I know you're right.
Can you say that again?
Probably not.
Aw.
Where are you going?
Pretty sure this means the engagement's off.
Dennis is so
I
cute.
love that you put his song in.
Brooding.
Song?
So much brooding.
Such a
So
poison.
It's
I like that. I
slowed
like
down
that.
version of A Touch of Poison.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
the soft echoing.
I like that it has peppers of like the musical throughout this episode.
And this is a slowed down version of If Love's Not Enough.
I am so impressed by your work.
It's nothing really. I'm pretty proud of it overall. I just wish I had some more time.
There are people in there talking about your work. Some of them are even buying it. I'm so proud of you.
Yes, it's an art show.
I love you, Angie.
Leave Angie alone.
Oh. You know,
Hey, you don't need to say it.
Hey, you don't got to.
I just need to know that you feel it.
Bring it in.
Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna go talk to Glenda.
Okay.
Okay, Satine.
Oh God.
Hello.
Okay, all right. Let's not do this.
Hey, okay.
He lives a couple
Drake.
blocks away. It's just go there real quick.
I am so
No big deal.
proud of you. Your show is amazing.
And that's all.
That's all. I am just glowing. This is so awesome. Look, I know I don't act like a typical parent, but right now I have all these typical parent feelings. I love you.
I love you too, Mom.
You call me Mom.
I like that.
Oh.
Well, at least now I know.
You think you know someone?
Yeah, Leonard, is it? How did you not recognize Veronica? I mean, you must have seen a picture of her back when you know.
Flambait her baby.
You're right.
Really?
You're right. I mean, her name did sound familiar, and that should have been the first clue, but in case you haven't noticed, she's had plastic surgery since then.
Really? She looks the same to me.
All I know is that practice is canceled for today. It's a good thing we're all here.
I'm going to wrestling practice. I told you this already. No, they're dead. They can wait.
Dennis, I am so sorry. I was busy playing hero somewhere else and I wasn't here to save you too.
Oh, no worries. Chaz was here to protect me. Good old reliable Chaz. I don't need anybody else.
Yolanda's scene with Drake
I'm right
with
here.
Hunter was so wonderful.
Still, is there anything I can do for you?
I don't know what I'm going to do. He does have tender eyes. Wait, you haven't properly consoled me yet.
If it's consolation you need, I know a great way to do it. Fair warning, I do all my consoling naked.
Oh, it's a gay bar.
I was so happy to see you message me. I didn't think you had any interest in seeing me again.
Circle.
Yeah, well, I've got a lot going on lately, and I just need a release. Yeah, I was real surprised to get your message tonight. I'm really excited. Yeah, I'm really excited to see you too. Can we kind of just get this going? What's wrong? I don't want to talk. I just want you to take your pants off so I can bury my face in your ass. Okay. AJ, knock it off! This was a mistake. Why am I even here? There are hundreds of people I could be with right now. Get off like that. But I picked a guy who wants to piss about and talk. Fucking man up, loser. You're not being fair to me. This isn't easy, you know. I'm in love with a man I'm not even attracted to. And I thought I didn't want to be with anybody but him. But I can't. Because it's not enough. That's hard. That's goddamn sorry.
Love's
hard.
not enough.
And you have no idea what I'm sacrificing to be here right now. I should be at his art show. That's where I'm supposed to be. But instead, I'm here with you. Because you make me feel something that he can't. So you don't get to talk to me like that. You understand?
Cry on my shoulder, baby. Cry on my shoulder, baby.
For crying.
We will be right back after these
here, baby.
messages.
Sound is speeding, cameras are rolling. This is day 1, take 1 of.
Why do you have 2 different cameras?
What?
Oh god, this footage is gonna look like shit. Got a crucial audition, and it is imperative that everything go flawlessly. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Excellent.
What if we said no?
Are you okay?
We have a fabulous guest for you today.
Yeah, you want to talk about Emmy? She's great.
So glad that Emmy's making a comeback. Although I suppose, did she really go anywhere? She's just been sort of bumbling around, hasn't she?
Do you know who I am?
You are a has-been from the 90s, Emmy Hart.
She is brilliant, strong, and she is so humble.
I'm the glue that holds Emmy together. So without me, she's just kind of like a fart in the wind.
Felix, you slept with my mom?
No.
Sex in my 60s is the best of my life.
What the are you doing?
You have chlamydia and gonorrhea.
Well, I already know that. What's the good news?
Emmy, you need these eye drops because of your drug problem. Look at how red your eyes are.
Oh my god.
I'm overcome with emotion too!
Wow, that's a nice bra.
I am so proud of you for exploring your sexuality one micro orgasm at a time.
Can you make me feel good? Please, can you just make me feel good?
Please, please, please.
Oh my god! How?
Come back later, and we'll do the scene again. Out of my way.
Can't wait.
You don't got to wait. You can go right now and watch all of season 1 of The Art of Blowing It over at YouTube. And to get there, just type in The Art of Blowing It, the series.com. It'll take you right to that playlist for the entire season. Of course, created, produced, directed by Ashley Monique Menard, starring Ashley Monique Menard. Love The Art of Blowing It, and the rest of the world does too. In fact, just won second place prize winner of Art of Blowing It for the 2022 New York City IO Film Festival for Web and New Media.
Congratulations, Ashley Monique Menard.
Ashley, would you like to say a few words?
Yes. It took a lot of people and a lot of time and a lot of energy and a lot of pain and a lot of joy and a lot of magic to create The Art of Blowing It. I'm so grateful specifically to everyone who is in this Zoom with me right now, because you all spent a lot of your time on this show in creating it and making it what it is. So I'm so grateful, and I'd like to dedicate this award to y'all. So
You're so sweet.
Anthony even filmed some of the iconic scenes.
He sure
in
did.
Times Square.
Times Square.
That was fun because that was like, I think it was like last minute, and it was like, hey, can you show up in Times Square at like, what was it, like 4 in the morning?
4 in the morning.
Oh, it was.
4 in the fucking morning.
Yeah, it was crazy early. We shot that before we shot all of the audition stuff. And before we shot, I think, the Bro Show, which ended up on the cutting room floor.
No, so we shot that day was the day we shot. We did Times Square, and then we did all the stuff with Dr. Stan. And then we filmed the Will Watt stuff. That all got cut on the.
It makes you realize how precious life is. You know, after I faked my own death.
Stefan.
I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, I'll get a bucket.
Excuse me, I was talking?
Shh. I just got this in the mail.
I don't think it's fair that she gets to walk.
Be quiet. This is from the admissions department of...
Yeah, I know exactly where it's from. I'm the one who sent it in.
What does it say?
I don't know. I didn't open it.
What does it say?
What's the box?
Let's open it now.
Let's see. Dear Apollina, blah, blah, blah. Oh my.
Did I get in? I got rejected.
Yeah. It's not my place until you read it for yourself.
I can't take this anymore. Oh, you know what? It's really not my place either. You got in! Congratulations!
I got in!
Now can we go back to talking about what I was talking about?
Y'all three harpies mind just hushing up a little? I'm trying to find a support group dealing in loss.
Oh, Robin. Come in. Come in. You're in the right place.
Gosh, there you go.
Gotta get
Hey, I gotta head to the bar. I just gotta notice that the alarm is going
I love
off.
that little
Be careful.
Easter egg.
Yeah, Dennis probably got too hard. Forgot the code again.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Hey, I gotta head to the bar. I just gotta notice that the alarm is going off.
Well, be careful.
Yeah, Dennis probably got too hard. Forgot the code again.
Unbelievable. Hey there. I understand that I owe you a thank you. So why aren't you here for your hero's reception?
Slinking off into the middle of the night is more my style.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate all that you did. All that you've done that you didn't have to do.
Well, it's the least I could do after almost stealing your work.
Almost.
Check your desk. Surprise!
Wait, you didn't give Thomas the contract?
Desk all week. Just didn't feel right. Listen, where's my hand? I've got to leave town for a little bit. Turns out while I forgot who I was, my manager actually did his job, and I got a gig in Texas.
Well, have a good gig.
What a coincidence. Thanks.
TVRU?
Hey, when I get back though, maybe you and Hunter could hang out with me a bit. I really want to know what it feels like to actually try to make friends.
Of course. You'll have to come to our next big Halloween party.
I wouldn't miss
And I
it.
hope you wear something cool.
No pressure.
Maybe iconic and thematic for the rest of the year.
Hey, Father. What are you doing here? And with him?
Oh, do you two know each other?
I mean, what are you
He's
doing
one of my 13 ghosts.
I was a different man back then. Oh, I can't really speak on why we're here.
What else? I was just leaving a doctor's appointment. I thought I'd say hello.
That's why he's there.
Oh, sorry. Could you just hold on 1 second? I'll be right back.
Sprinkle that exposition.
You like him, don't you?
Doesn't really matter. He doesn't see me.
Yeah.
Suppose I can't blame him, considering my history.
Anglicus.
Case in point.
Maybe I wasn't fair to you. I'm sorry about that. It's just, I was dumb and young, and I thought I could do better.
Seriously? That's your defense?
I made a mistake. Yeah, in these past few years, it's just obvious. Maybe I should have stayed put with a sure thing like you. That's me. It's not like you'd leave me.
Stop it. Before you say something that you might regret.
Oh, now you think that I'm not good enough for you? Is that what you're trying to say? And if I was that Anglicus guy, you'd be all like, forgive and forget. You're just as shallow as I am. It's all based on attraction and
I've spent the past few years hoping that I'd hear Anglicus say that he wants to be with me. But if he came at me like this, no man, no way.
I bet you'd eat it up.
I'm not gonna be anyone's consolation prize. Not even Anglicus. I'm not gonna be anyone's second choice. Not anymore.
Sorry about that, guys. You know, do you maybe feel like getting some late dinner or something? I don't really feel like being alone tonight.
Ugh, you're just the same as all the rest of them. You know, and I've made it easy for people like you to take advantage of me. I've always been there for you in the background, you know, a safety net for your ego. But I can't do that anymore.
I'm sorry?
Forget it. Have a good night, Father. Get home safe.
Did I miss something? I'm just as clueless as you are. But did you say something about dinner?
Yes.
I got an alert that the alarm at the bar was triggered. I'm guessing that was you.
Back where it all began.
Look, I don't have time for you to sniff at me for some imaginary wrong that I didn't do. So what's wrong with you?
I've spent the last few months being so mad at you because I felt like you were abandoning me just because I didn't live with you.
Downtown.
And that's dumb. I told you that.
I know, it's just... You're the first person that made me feel like I had a home, and the thought of losing that, I just...
My heavenly
God, this is hard.
What's wrong? What, did my dad go and knock you up and now you're pregnant and you expect me to start calling
I'm moving to California.
Mommy?
Got into Stanford. Woo!
Oh. I see.
They have a really great LGBT studies program, and I think I could help a lot of people once I moved on with it. I could make sure a lot of kids don't end up like I ended up.
Hey, Carl.
Right,
Make sure they don't end up like me.
I'm proud of you, kid. I love you. You know that, right?
I know, I don't want to leave you guys. You're my family, and I just...
Well,
he did.
Sometimes families
I
aren't
left
meant to
no
be
heart spring
together.
unturned.
And now you're expanding our family.
That's the grossest thing I've ever heard you say, Mama Bear. I want to give you something to remember me by.
My eyeball.
I love he has a hat underneath.
What a reveal.
That was his idea. That was Joe's reveal.
I never thought the two of you would create a scene so maudlin.
Music just cuts out.
How come you're not in jail?
Leonard forgave me. It was the least he could do after everything he's done.
You plotted
You're
an
welcome.
elaborate murder after being engaged to him for the better part of a year.
Yes, I was there.
It's gonna be sad to be alone again.
It would be, except you won't. I'm going with you.
Say what?
Okay, now I've heard everything.
Well, I've done everything I can do here, and I need a break. And plus, Reese needs a parental figure with him.
You're serious?
Well, if I change my mind, you'll just wake up one morning and find my room empty.
Yeah.
Let's go pick out a nice house for us to live in.
That's kind
You do windows, don't you?
I mean, at least he gets a house if she leaves.
All right. All the bills.
Wait.
Yakimo already gets around.
It's me. And me.
Hi, Piper.
So I originally was going to put a respirator sound in here.
I'm sorry I haven't been around lately.
Were
I've
you?
just been really
Or
busy.
anything. So
You didn't
I'm
feel
not
the
even
respirator.
supposed to be here right now, but I showed the night nurse my boobs and she let me in. Maybe I should ask for her number. I don't know.
You should have.
Yeah.
I wonder if she likes
what more about this nerd?
Anyway, I'm sorry. I wanted to come here and let you know that I've been thinking a lot about you, and you've made me really want to help people. Maybe it's because I could not help you.
Maybe it's
I
Maybelline.
tried, but I couldn't. And maybe it's because I know I couldn't help Mama. But I can't dwell on the past. I can't. I love you. I love you so much. And I'll see you soon. That'd be nice.
He's over there.
Thank you for calling.
You're going to have to learn to take care of each other without me. I can't always be constantly bringing the two of you together.
Please, you are always going to be there for me, and I'm always going to be there for you. No matter how crazy each of us gets, that's what it is.
You're going to have to learn to hold down the funny farm on your own, Brother Dear. Haven't you heard I'm moving to California with Reese?
You just told me.
Reese? thought she said me.
Did I stutter?
I don't believe you. What about the Hospital of Horrors?
Well, as it turns out,
Gosh, you're
production
giving
is
me
moving
Teen
to
Wilder.
Hollywood for next season.
Oh,
I just found
okay.
out.
Nothing like
I was
that.
going to tell you eventually. But let's just let Reese think it's about him, at least for a little while, okay?
You're serious? You're moving?
Yes, but I'll be back when you least expect it.
No, it's always been you and me. Even before Hunter and Aaron, it's always been you and me.
And it still will be. Distance doesn't change that.
But
Stop. Stop right there. Stop your blubbering. It won't do any of us any good. And you need to be strong. Hunter needs you to be strong, okay? Okay. Well, I'm going to leave before you get all weepy.
Hi, Barbara.
Oh,
Hi, Barbara. Love you.
thank you. In all this time and all this madness, I thought I was alone through it all. But you and Hunter and all the others have shown me that I'm not.
I love you, Veronica.
Oh, you. Now go see your husband.
It sounds like she said, oh, fuck.
She did, and we just no.
Don't forget, let us know in the comments, what was your favorite part of season 5?
I love how you two sell each other. Like I really believe you're brother and sister.
So it was Reese that set off the alarm.
Oh, I missed the way station so much.
He wanted to
Barbara.
tell me he was leaving.
Well, that's not
It's like a
melodramatic
second
at all,
home.
is it? Veronica's leaving too.
Yeah, I know. She wants to go with him so he's not going to be alone. People come and go so quickly these days, you know. I mean, I've been prepared for it.
Jay's really good in this scene.
You know, you can always look on the bright side.
Like Vincent D'Onofrio level shit.
You have so much more room in your sex apartment now.
You're right. You know, Edward and I can turn the entire apartment into a dungeon when Pop isn't there.
Oh.
Look at you always looking for the bright side. Even if it is a dungeon.
Now I just need to find one of my own.
What, a dungeon?
No, a bright side.
In a dungeon.
Oh, you little scamp.
I mean, she's always been there, you know?
Oh, Hunter.
And it's been nice. I would love to be a star like Veronica, but with her here, I never had to take the risk. And I mean, heck, between her and you, I never even got a chance to step into the spotlight, so.
There's not a lot of room in the spotlight with Veronica there. And what do you mean, me?
Come on. You and Veronica are so much alike. Neither of you could help but pull the attention of everyone in the room.
I don't like the sound of this. It sounds like you married your sister.
Don't be silly.
It's a good idea, CJ. I'll get on that.
God, did I marry my sister?
You know, you look like you're starving.
I'm really not.
I really think we should go home and make something to eat.
Okay. Sis.
Don't go there.
Hey, CRT. I'll be wearing this shirt I'm folding at Western Exposure.
Yeah, it's Western Exposure.
If you're at Western Exposure this week, you might be seeing a very large banner of Josh.
Two.
I only do homework in sequence.
I do.
Love that so much. It's so goofy and weird. It's the best.
Another man is tying his shoes.
Yep. Very, very dramatic shoe tying montages.
And this is where he howls and turns into a wolf. Oh, wrong show.
Oh, who's that guy?
Who's that
Oh,
guy?
Rubsky back. Rubsky.
Who is that guy? That
The
AJ
Velcro ad.
Spend enough time with AJ, you start growing a beard.
Who is that? Is that Anglicus? We'll never know till next season. Is that his pocket of gold? His gold chips in there?
A ring.
His booty?
His pocket of gold?
His pocket of gold. I always
Hold
put
up.
pocket of
Hold
gold.
up.
Damn it, son! I was going to give you a pocket of gold.
Josh, your hair looks.
You sure you don't want to play? No.
Yeah, I like this hair, really.
You, me, and he do not make three. Plus he's working.
Well, actually,
That's a good look for you, Josh.
I'm like 12 years
you know
old
what?
in this.
Family is important.
Really? All hands on red.
Oh, I like
Get it? His hair is red.
Oh.
If you thought about it,
Menage.
And we have our special post-credit scene.
Spoilers.
What?
Stuart didn't even know.
You didn't know, Stuart?
No, I'm just. I know that. I know Nick Fury comes over and tries to, you know.
Boom operator.
Boom
Ashley
operator.
They won't go near him.
Most of the cast is boom operator at some point.
It's a shame all the evidence in both our cases disappeared like that, Penelope. I wonder how that could have happened.
Oh, we are truly blessed, David.
Yes, that must be it.
Oh, great farmer. My home is humble, not at all like the opulence you're used to.
We'll make do, Lenny.
Opulence.
But I only have one bedroom.
Very well. You can sleep on the couch. Come, Penelope. We have a garden to grow.
David is Evie in all the worst ways.
Why wasn't he the Joker in the Batman?
There it is, folks. Season 5
We've
of
lost that
Skeleton Crew. Congratulations, everybody. Yeah, what a great time this has been. I've had so much fun. And thanks to everybody for sticking it out with us. You know, the season took us a little bit longer to get it done, but we did it, and we appreciate it. And thank you to everybody for continuing to tune in here every week. Man, we've had a really good run with season 5. We've asked all of our members of our Patreon, as well as you, our studio audience, what was your favorite part of season 5? Let's start with Anthony Smith. You know, you are a special guest this week. What was your favorite part of season 5 of Skeleton Crew?
Okay, so I kind of have two answers for this one. There's the production answer.
Okay.
And the production answer is I really liked the dinner scene with Kristen, where like we learned that she's a dominatrix and like she's cool with, you know, her husband doing what he does. That scene was fun to film, I think. I mean, you know, like they're all fun to film, but I'm a fan of like anytime we're filming like ensemble, you know, scenes.
Totally, I know what you mean. That was a really fun day. It was hectic because there were so many different shots we had to get, but it was a really fun day.
Yeah.
What was your second answer?
Well, viewer answer. Well, let's see. All the Leonard scenes. No. Although I wanted to mention this real quick. The first time we see Leonard with Ronnie, I guess, like in the living room, I cringe when I look at that, to be honest.
Why?
Because like my eye direction, because we didn't have Christian there, so like my eye direction was just all over the place.
That was a hard scene because we didn't have Christian there, and then Christian didn't have you guys there. So
Stuart, let's make a note. That's gonna make a good scene for a blooper reel outtake, probably.
But
well, when I know what's going on, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But honestly, I would say the best scene, and this is really tough, but I'm a geek, so I will say the best scene for me this season was pretty much in the, I guess, final climax of the musical, because the musical was kind of like a movie to me. So I guess when like David arrives and he gets taken down and you have like his deep like computer internet voice going on and he gets dragged away, and it was fun to look at.
The debug daddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Debug daddies activate. Yeah. That's one of my favorite parts too, Anthony. Josh, anybody from the audience?
We have a few.
My favorite moment was at the end when Angie decided to be happy after when Wiley told Angie life is too short and Angie decided to be with AJ at the end of the episode. That's super good. I love that. Ashley, what about you?
I guess my favorite line of season 5 is Polly's not a man, she's a woman. It made me laugh day of. It makes me laugh since. So that's my favorite line that I've heard someone else say. And then my favorite thing to film, Josh knew when he was storyboarding something for Polly to do in season 5, he knew that an abortion sequence would be very meaningful for me. And so everything with that story arc really meant a lot. And also how it ties in with the song that we sing together. Just the whole way that played out, how it fit into the story, how the song was, that whole arc really meant a lot to me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a great one. Gatto says favorite moment of season 5. There is so much to remember, but for me, the interactions between Chaz and Rupert were so sweet. That's a really sweet comment, Gatto.
They were. I mean, they're so sweet together, the two of them.
Yeah. Stuart, what about you? Favorite moment of season 5?
I've been dreading this ever since I found out that this question was coming this week.
Which was last Wednesday when the question of the week.
This entire time I've been dreading it every single day. This is like asking me to choose between my kids at like the soccer game and who should get, the best slice of pizza afterwards. I don't know.
There's a best.
This is tough. This is really tough because look, the entire season was good. Like everything was a notch up from everything before it and built upon a lot of what worked, what didn't work, and it just excelled in every way, in ways I couldn't have even expected. So I'm just going to go and say the whole season is my favorite thing. Yeah. I mean, aside from that, obviously the musical.
I mean, Carl, that's great.
You were great, Carl.
And Carl
Yeah.
does some of the best acting, not trying to crack up when Chaz is cackling. It's some of the best poker face I've ever seen.
That's really funny when Chaz and Steph and Sawyer, played by Stefan Godlewski, have their little kiss scene. That's really funny.
Yeah, it really is. Well, for me, my favorite is the Twister scene on the final episode. Yeah,
the cute scene.
For me, gosh, there really are just so many great moments. I really love the moment between between Anthony and Sebastian when Sebastian's throwing up. I think that's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
And it's to me that was also the first place that I ever shot anything with Josh, and that was at the same location that we filmed the bathhouse scene in season 4, and we got to use the bathroom this time, which is so funny. It's been used a million different ways.
Repurposing.
And then like I think also the stuff with I can't remember the actress's name, but the fortune teller.
Hope.
Yeah. All of that's really, really funny to me. And I really love it. And then just overall for me, getting to see the performances of songs that I co-wrote come to life on the screen is really out of this world crazy to me. And so for me, obviously the musical is the biggest highlight, but I guess if I was going to pick one part of that just off the top of my head right now, I would just say adulting, because so many of us are in it in some way. And it's just so much fun, you know? So yeah, that's my thinking.
Yeah, what Carl said.
Yeah, exactly.
Somewhere.
It's just too much, as I would say. Josh, what about you?
Oh, I'm with Mike there. I can't pick one moment because it's all just. It was such a magical season. I think I think every character does some of my favorite things they've ever done in this season. From Yolanda, from Glenda to Carla to Gerard to Dennis and Chaz, and of course Hunter and Anthony.
You're just naming the cast at this point.
No, everyone did something that I just loved. It was one of my favorite things that they've done.
I would hope so. You wrote it.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, did you forget that?
Did you forget you were part of it?
I was there. I remember. I was being part of it. Tad was hurt, and that makes a lot of people sad that Tad was hurt. Carl,
but it had to be done, and
it had to be done.
I had fun doing the sound design for that.
Spoiler: I did bring him back from the brink of death. He was supposed to die.
Can we just take a moment, Ashley, for just a split second? You look like you were dialing in on a baud modem from the 90s. There's like you have to go back and rewatch. Oh, look, it's doing it again.
Can I just say we're getting new Wi-Fi tomorrow?
Oh my gosh.
I look forward to next week then.
Well, I look forward to next week as well. Thanks everybody for being here. Thank you to our guest this evening, Anthony Smith. You can follow him over on Instagram at Anthonyx Maximus. Same over. Let's throw up that one more time. The YouTube is ANMAX Productions. Anthony, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me, you guys. It was really great. I had a good time. It was great riffing along with you.
Well, we'll see you next time. And then, of course, with us every week, Ashley Monique Menard.
Hey, baby.
And don't forget, a couple weeks ago, she sung in a wonderful cabaret with Yolanda.
That's
right. You can still download it, I believe.
/simply. It's been available over on demand. This is me, Ashley Monique Menard, signing off. Don't forget to have your pets spayed or neutered.
Stuart.
You guys, I know we do this week in, week out. It's become kind of almost routine at this point. But I got to stop and slow things down for a second and say this episode and this episode that we just did was such a culmination of so many things and so much going on and so much hard work and so much dedication, and is such a great reflection on what this very talented group of people is capable of. And even though it's sad to say goodbye to season 5, it just makes me excited for all the other awesome stuff that we're going to do in the future.
Thank you, Stuart. We love you. We'll see you next week. Josh, here we are, back at it. Looking forward to it. Okay, yes, Dave, we will get right on that.
I am also looking forward to season 6 of Skeleton Crew. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to it happening in the future, and I am excited about that. Yes, I agree with Stuart's sentiment. It is so lovely, and it wouldn't get to happen without you, of course, Josh. You not only create this universe that we all get to be a part of, but you somehow magically lure each of us in and cast your spell of community and positivity and creativity upon people, and we just go forward and do it. So so grateful to be a part of it.
I am really, really. This was such a culmination of something that took much longer than I think any of us ever thought. Given the way the world worked, season 5 just went on for a lot longer than we expected, and I think that we're all very, very. I'm just so thankful to everyone who was able to be a part of it and to make this happen. And I can't wait to make more work and amazing things with all of you through this year and the next.
So true.
To come.
Well, this has been fun. We'll do it again next week for episode 96. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. If you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. It means a lot. And we shall see you next time, people. My name is Nakia. That was Joshua R. Pangborn, and this has been SideKick Power Hour.
And that's the T.
All things from the SideKick Productions universe.
And I thought I was gonna forget all my lines.
Because it's a a body positive show.
I read for the role of Hunter, and
And that's the T.